Hey guys, today I'm going to be attempting to eat 100 McDonald's chicken nuggets. Now, I may be 27 years old, but I have the height of a child who hasn't hit puberty yet. I stand at a whopping 5'4", and for those of you that failed math class, that's basically 6 feet. At the very least, I'm the average height for a Filipino male. But without further ado, let's get these chicken nuggets. And of course, I'm going to order on the app because of my crippling social anxiety. I hope 100 nuggets isn't a problem for them, but honestly, that might just be your average American's order. Do you remember in math class where it'd be like, Tom has 64 watermelons? Yeah, that's me, except with chicken nuggets. I decided to walk to burn off some of these calories, but it is cold outside and everything is covered in snow. It might have been a mistake. You know what they say though, hoes don't get cold. We made it to the land of the free. I was only in there for like a couple of minutes, so it definitely isn't unusual for them. They had this stuff on a lock. I'm back. After a long and arduous journey, I'm back. All right, let's unpack this thing, make sure they got everything right. 20, 40, 60, wait a second. Row. I'm gonna have to count these out individually, see what I got. No, it looks like each one only contains 20, what? Shit, I've been scammed. Yep, so unfortunately, I only have 60 nuggets here. It still makes for quite the pile. You know, 60 nuggets doesn't really sound as good as 100, but whatever. We'll keep up with the challenge and see if I can at least eat 60. I decided to walk back to the restaurant and see if I can get those 40 nuggets back. I really want to do the 100 nugget challenge, not the 60 nugget challenge. I got my extra 40 nuggets. Shout out to this McDonald's. Really, no questions asked. And I'm glad that they made everything right. And now I can get going with the challenge for real. Ooh. All right, we can finally get into the challenge. These nuggets are definitely cold by now, but I haven't eaten anything all day, so I'm looking forward to it. I should start a timer, see how fast I could do it. I know fellow countrymen, It's Catchy, crushed this challenge, and she even had a McFlurry for dessert. So let's see if I can do the same thing and make the Philippines proud. All right, we're gonna start the challenge in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, first nugget. It's so good. My strategy is to eat as quickly as possible before my body realizes it gets full. Water is definitely going to be helpful to wash this stuff down. The breading is a bit dry, but oh my god, it's so delicious. I think McDonald's nuggets are my favorite out of all the fast food spots. And not for the quality of the chicken itself. I've seen Super Size Me. It's just a bunch of mashed up chicken bits. But the breading, oh my god, phenomenal. Now, I'm a chicken breast lover. I've eaten like 10 pounds of chicken breast for the past 5 years because I was really into bodybuilding. But it's even better when you bread it and fry it. Even aside from chicken nuggets, think of like chicken parmesan or chicken katsu. So good. I'm not even keeping track. I'll do the counting in post. I'll know when I'm done when I finish this whole plate. I've always wanted, saved. I've always wanted to do food challenges because it's an excuse for me to just be a fat ass and record it in the name of content. It's a good thing I walked back and forth from that McDonald's twice because I think it really helped work up an appetite, which I'm really gonna need. Oh man, it's starting to hit me. I gotta eat faster or something. It's only been 6.5 minutes. Maybe I should pace myself. Maybe I just need to disassociate. When I'm watching TV or a movie, I swear to God, I could eat infinite snacks. You know, I love breasts, especially of the chicken variety, but you know what's even better? Covering them in your sauce. And the flavor is getting a little bit bland here. You know, sometimes chicken breast can be a little dry. Sauce helps add some moisture and flavor. So you got honey mustard, barbecue, sweet and sour, and spicy buffalo. Probably not great from like a calorie and fullness standpoint, but I think it helps in terms of flavor fatigue, so I'm gonna try it out. Start off with the sweet and sour. These nuggets almost cost me $50. That's like 50 cents a nugget. And these things aren't that big, so definitely not a cost-effective option if you just want to eat a bunch of chicken nuggets. When I was a kid, I used to get the frozen nuggets, the dino nuggets from like Sam's Club. I'm sure they have them at Costco too. And those things were phenomenal. Throw those in the air fryer, so good. Oh my God, I thought I was a real eater, but I'm feeling it. And I feel like I haven't even made a dent in this plate. I don't think I'm even halfway there yet. Maybe some spicy buffalo would help me out. What's your favorite sauce from McDonald's? Let me know in the comments down below. I need to try all of them again, but I really like spicy stuff, so spicy buffalo might be right up my alley. Eating a bunch of spicy stuff for a food challenge doesn't seem like a good idea though. I love watching competitive eaters like Eric the Electric or Matt Stoney or Beard Meats Food. And I always thought, wow, I wish I could do what they could do. And now that I'm getting a taste of it, I regret it immediately. It took me so long to get my nuggets that the sun started to set and it's getting dark. You ever question your life choices? Like, why did I willingly bring this upon myself? All right, tangy barbecue, maybe you could save me. Oh no. The cover didn't come off cleanly. That's not a good sign. Barbecue sauce is good though. Can't go wrong with the classic Sweet Baby Ray's. But when I'm cutting or just, you know, trying to maintain my weight, I really like going for the zero sugar ones. So G Hughes is my favorite for that. Dude, I haven't put this much meat in my mouth since college. Because we're all bodybuilders and into getting enough protein, you know? What did you think I meant? I'm gonna look up how many calories I'm eating. It's definitely a cheat day. Oh shit. So, 10 pieces of the chicken nuggets has 480 calories. So, I'm about to down 4,800 calories. I think that's the most I've ever eaten in a day, if I can even get there. So, we'll see how that goes. Man, I feel like I used to be able to eat so much. Like, I'd always go to a buffet and throw down. All you can eat Korean barbecue is my favorite food of all time. Now I'm just old. Can't eat shit, can't get value at any of those places anymore. Although, I still do love buffets. I still like to have just a bite of everything. I should check if my phone is still recording. It'd be bad if I ran out of memory. All right, we're still good. For now. All right, maybe honey mustard can save me. Honestly, I don't think any sauce can save me. I don't think anything can save me at this point, except stopping the challenge. But mama ain't raised no bitch. At one point when I was bulking, I was like 180 pounds. And at 5'4", that's like beyond obese. But him, old me, he could smash this challenge no problem. When I was 180, I was eating like a gallon of ice cream a night. I think I have 20 gigabytes of free storage on my phone, so hopefully that's enough to record for however long it takes me to finish this stuff. If not, I'd be real sad. Imagine you cut off the ending where I actually finish all 100. That'd be crazy. Dude, I can't even mindlessly scroll on social media because I'm using my phone to record this damn video. I need to disassociate and go to my happy place. You know, I recently saw a clip of It's Catchy vomiting into a bowl of pho, and instead of being her and finishing 100 nuggets, I might be like her and vomit instead. Yo, bro, you wanna help me out with this? No one has to know. I wish, bro. Alright. Beard Meats Food always gets a Diet Coke with his order, you know, help with the flavor fatigue. And Eric the Electric always gets, you know, some diet soda as well. You don't want to gain too much weight, but I think I might have to whip out that secret weapon right now. And you gotta use a coaster. You know, we're not a hooligan. We respect the wood in this house. I'm scared. I don't have the fingernails for this. I don't know though. Bubbles doesn't feel like a good idea with how full I'm feeling. I should have gotten a Sprite. Nothing beats a Sprite straight out of the McDonald's fountain. I swear to God, they put some crack in there. I open up YouTube, and the first video I see is from Will Tennyson. I try every way to lose weight. Yeah, this definitely is not one of the ways to lose weight. 4,800 calories down the drain. For what? For content? Although I've seen people crush those 10K calories in a day challenge. That's crazy. So I have about 46 chicken nuggets left, and it's been almost an hour already. So definitely not finishing it within an hour, but I don't know what would happen if I took a break and came back. I do have some chores I need to get done, so maybe I work on those first, come back, see if I can finish this 100. At least I finish it within a day, if not an hour. I don't really know what the challenge is supposed to be. I just said eat 100 nuggets. Maybe it was eat 100 nuggets lifetime. Maybe I just gotta finish these at some point within the next 80 years. But yeah, I might take a break, because ain't no shot I'm finishing this. See you guys in a second. It's like 2.5 hours later. I'm out here meal prepping 10 pounds of chicken to make food for the rest of the week. I should just cut up the chicken nuggets. All right, I'm back, and it's been 6.5 hours. And I'm still not hungry at all. But let's see if I can get down these remaining nuggets. All 46 of them. I'm just raw dogging them, not even heating it up. Crazy. I think my favorite sauce so far is the sweet and sour. I think it contrasts the most with the saltiness of the chicken nugget. I'm really glad I didn't try to eat this all in one sitting, because I would have just wasted 7 hours of my life. But I was able to meal prep, do my laundry, play like 5 hours of League. Very productive. I think running it down in ARAM really makes me deserve these nuggets, you know? Why'd the chicken cross the road? To get turned into one of the many nuggets on my plate, clearly. You know, I had a big climbing day yesterday. I'm still sore all over my body. So I really hope that I'm able to utilize these nutrients to, repair those muscles and come back stronger. If you think about it, chicken nugget is kind of like the ideal bodybuilding food. You get your proteins and your fats from the chicken itself, and you get the carbs from the breading. You know how runners describe hitting a wall? Everything's going fine, then all of a sudden, they just can't put one leg in front of the other? Well, I'm hitting a wall right now, and I just am having trouble putting one more nugget in my mouth. But we're down to the final 7. So I think that'll motivate me to put these bad boys down, no matter how badly I'm feeling. I was watching Will Tennyson's video about weight loss, and one of the methods recommended was the mono diet, where you only eat one food. And after eating 98 nuggets, the only thing I've eaten today, I can understand why. But hey, we're down to our last 2. I'm almost there. But I don't know if I can make it, man. Ugh. In my 99th nugget, I got some weird ass cartilage that was just super chewy and yeah, just wouldn't break down. I guess we know the chances of that happening. 1 in 100, unless this one also has one. Wait, we're down to our last nugget. This is a historical moment. Now that I'm about to finish it, I'm sad that it's about to be over. This whole experience was an interesting journey. It was harder than I thought it would be, and maybe this will change my outlook on food challenges going forward. I'm curious to see how my appetite will be like tomorrow, because I wasn't even hungry when I started the second session. I might have to force myself to eat. Oh, and I have a workout tomorrow, so I'm wondering how pumped I'm gonna be from all the sodium in this. Oh, and with all the sodium, I wonder how much water weight I'm gonna gain. Today I weighed in at 139.8 pounds, but I'll update you tomorrow with what the scale says. And with that little monologue, it's time to dip it and rip it. Gonna savor this one. Okay, even though it's the last one, it's still the worst one. You know, following 99 others. Oh, needs more sauce. It's so dry. I feel bad because I left this plate out all day, and my roommate kept seeing it, and they were just like, "Hey, can I have one nugget?" And I was like, "No, I gotta keep the integrity of the challenge. I gotta finish all 100." Sorry to my roommate, but thank you for helping me make this happen by not eating one of my nuggets. I might actually have to count just to make sure they didn't steal any while I wasn't looking. And after 8 hours and 20 minutes, basically half a day, I was able to finish 100 nuggets. Again, it was a lot harder than I thought it would be. I think watching videos to disassociate really came in clutch. I think the sauces also came in clutch. During my second session, I went through all these things of sauces, really helped get over the flavor fatigue, even though it was adding a little bit of extra calories, whatever. Definitely drinking water with how much sodium it has and just the dryness of the breading. Need some moisture in there. That's why professional eaters are dunking their hot dog buns, which is just crazy to me. But yeah, I had to really apply every strategy just to get through this. It really puts a 10,000 calorie challenge in perspective. Eating that in one day is insane. But at least you get different foods. You're not just eating one thing for all 10,000 calories. I think you throw in some sweets, some ice cream, some Nutella. Oh, you blend that all together, make it real easy and just drinkable. I might be able to crush that, but I almost died on like 5,000, so that's just me talking a big game. But if you like seeing me suffer, please like and subscribe. And in the comments down below, let me know what other food challenge you'd like to see me try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hey guys, it's the next day, and oh my god, do I feel awful. I basically couldn't fall asleep because I was too full, and when I did finally fall asleep, I woke up like an hour later to go to war with the toilet and had the nastiest diarrhea of my life. It was super stinky. I guess that's what a full day without any fiber does to you. But let's see how much I weigh today. 143. That's a 3.2 pound increase from yesterday. That's a lot of sodium and water.